Hey everybody, sorry it's taking me so long to get another video up. I know that I said I would try to do it more and that videos take less time than writing, which mostly they do, but I've been so busy with homework from the flagship program, doing some volunteer work, and then traveling to different places that I just have not had the time to sit down and actually make a video and then edit it and upload it. But hopefully this one gets put up, we'll see. Um, I'm about the final 3 weeks of classes right now, which is really exciting that I'm going to be done soon. But it's also really scary because I have a whole lot of work to do before the final week, and I'm not nearly as far as I would like to be. But I guess I'm always a little bit behind, but that just makes me work a little bit faster. Um, you might be asking why I'm choosing to make a video when I have all this work to do. Well, I need a break at some point, and I've been working all day on writing an essay, and so I decided what better way to take a break than to still be productive. So most of you know that I got to go back in the beginning of June for my brother's wedding, which was a really great time. It was so awesome that I got to go home and be there for that and see my brother get married, and also that I got to see a lot of family and friends that I hadn't seen since I've been in China. And it was really great to just get to share my stories of what I've been doing here, catch up on what everyone else has been doing, and then just have a refreshing, relaxing time, and then come back to China and kick it in gear for these last 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so. Um, Other than that, when I got back from the U.S., I also got to go to a city called Xi'an, which is where the Terracotta Warriors are. But it's also where my best friend Ali has been living for the past, I think, 8 months or so, 8 or 9 months. And I got to go and I just stayed with her and got to go and explore the city with her and go see the Terracotta Warriors and ride bikes on the Great, well, not on the Great Wall rather, but on the city wall around the city of Xi'an, which was an awesome experience, and I just had a lot of fun. I've been so lucky in the fact that I've gotten to travel recently, even though I've had, a lot of homework and everything due. It's just all kind of worked out very neatly. So to give you guys an idea of how much work goes into being here in the Nanjing flagship, I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on in these next 3 weeks, which are the final 3 weeks of the semester. I have one 3,000 character essay over water mismanagement and sanitization. I have another 3,000 character essay over a cultural anthropology topic that I am not quite sure of yet. I have another 4,000 character essay over ancient Chinese history, and another 3,000 character essay over analyzation of some sort of media source. Well, of course, all this is in Chinese. For those of you who don't know, a 3,000 character essay, that turns out to be about 4 pages in Chinese characters, and it's all in very formal writing. So it's pretty tough to do, for me at least, because I haven't had a whole lot of experience with formal writing. It's something that I've just kind of started doing this semester, at least a lot of, and so it's really taking me a lot of time to write each essay. But it's coming along. I have 1 week to get most of my first drafts in, and then another week to finalize them, and then with two of the big papers, I have to give a 15 to 20 minute presentation over them as well. So I guess you could say it's kind of busy and hectic right now, but it just kind of comes with the deal, and I gotta kick it in gear for the next 3 weeks, and then after that I will be on my way to do my internship. So for my internship, I've talked a lot about maybe wanting to work with an NGO, and I think that's actually going to get to happen. I have a really great friend named Gerald who is from Shenzhen and has helped me out tremendously in finding an internship down in Shenzhen. And next weekend, I'm actually going to Shenzhen for a couple days to do a couple of different interviews at different NGOs. I'm really looking forward to two of the interviews. One of them actually helps manage all of the NGOs within the area, and so for different charities, they actually are the company that organizes different events, does the planning, the advertisement, and just coordinates with all of these different NGOs in the city. So that'd be really cool if I got to work there, because I'd get a lot of hands-on experience with a bunch of different charities and not just be confined to one. And then my other option is to work with the Shenzhen Autism Society. and I think that would be a really great experience. I'm only worried that I don't know a whole lot about that, even in English, so let alone Chinese. I don't know how that would go, but we'll see how the interview goes next weekend. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. Those are my two big options. I think I have another one or two interviews as well, but I'm not exactly sure, and those aren't quite on the top of my list. But I'm really excited to get to move away from Nanjing. It's a great city, but I feel like being here this long, I'm really antsy to kind of get going with the next part of this study abroad program. So I'm really looking forward to the internship. I'm really looking forward to experiencing a new life in a new city and just seeing what that kind of work takes me. In other news, it's hot. It's very hot in Nanjing and very hot and humid. This week, the top days, it was about 112, 115 degrees with about 70% to 90% humidity, which, if you've ever experienced that, is absolutely miserable. So needless to say, I've been in the house most of the time, which has been fairly productive to my studying. The saddest thing happened. On the way back from the US, one of the planes did not have enough room for my carry-on, so they asked me to check it. And when they checked my luggage, I told them that it was fragile, but clearly they didn't listen to me too much. And as you can see, my iPad has taken quite a toll. It still works. I still watch Netflix on it sometimes, but as they're playing any games on it, you can get glass in your fingers pretty easily the way it broke. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. People have told me I should file a complaint, but I just don't know about the process and everything. In other news, Kindle has saved my life. If you're going to be traveling a lot and you like to read, or even if you don't like to read, you should read more, this is great. You can take it on an airplane and you can have your entire library of books, for the most part, on this little thing. And it doesn't hurt your eyes to read at night. It's small. The battery power is amazing on it, or battery life is amazing on it. And it's just really productive, and you can do something rather than watch movies and increase your vocabulary, maybe learn some new things. It also has Chinese books on it that you can get, so that's really great. So yeah, iPad sad, Kindle happy. As for that, I guess that's about it. I don't really know what else to say. I'll definitely keep you guys updated more once I get to my internship, because I'll probably only be working 8 to 5 on most days, and then I won't have homework and stuff to do like I do now. So it'll be a much more relaxed time. I'll get to kind of enjoy living in China a little bit more, rather than always being in class and just feeling like I have so much on my plate. So this will be really great. It'll give me a chance, hopefully, to start applying to some jobs when I get back to the US, in DC, in different areas, and then maybe start applying for masters. We'll see. But yeah, so that's about it, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. And one last thing, I know that a lot of you have heard about this, and so for those of you, Mom, who have talked to me, even though I still look tired, the construction on my roof is almost over, so there will be no more jackhammers at 7 a.m. on my roof, causing my ceiling to crack and rocks fall on me and all kinds of stuff. It's been absolutely crazy. I live on the top floor, so the roof is my ceiling, and it's just been awful, especially with the timing of finals and everything coming up. Every morning they start around 6:30 and they usually go to about 9 or 10 at night, jackhammering, putting a new wall up. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. Whatever it is, though, is extremely loud. But I'm really excited. It's going to be up soon, but in case you notice that I look really tired, is basically how I look all the time right now until they stop this, because I can't fall asleep too early due to having other classes and homework and stuff to do at night, but I have to get up really early because of the jackhammers right above my head. So, gotta love China.